finally working again. This time I'm not changing the orientation. That screwed everything up.
It's whatever. It's whatever, guys. It's whatever.
So I'm live streaming because I just decided maybe I'll just do this when I wake up every morning. Just for a few 30 minutes, talk about my day, what I'm doing.
You motherfuckers better get in here. You better get in here. We're cooking. We're cooking humans with Dom DeLuise. Get in the van. Get in the car, bro. We're cooking with Dom DeLuise.
So here I am, still homeless in the van. Have 2 jobs lined up. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But people are dragging their fucking feet. I don't like that. I don't like it when companies drag their feet very much. No, not really. But past my interviews, all that, getting ready to formulate a new life for myself. So it's great. And maybe I'll do maybe I'll do a little travel blog when I'm not rambling into the camera. But here I am, waiting for people to show up. So what am I doing today? I'm doing my work, my commissions, my artwork. That's fine. I'm gonna be doing It's a Saturday, so I'm not doing much. Probably just gonna be hanging out with my friend who helped drive me on out here. I'm probably gonna be just smoking weed, playing some video games because I have my video games set up here in the van. It's super dope. It's super dope. This is the dopest van in the world. But I'm hoping I can raise up enough money so I can get myself a big old RV. So I plan on bringing someone out here. Someone out here from old Texas that needs to not be there for their own safety, and I don't know if there's anyone that can help them like I am able to. But that's tale for another time. Nobody asked about it. No one will ask about it because no one cares. No one cares. Ooh, no one cares. Ooh, ooh. I'm doing the thumbnail so people can that's how it works, right? You just like get up and mug for the camera. And eventually, someone will. So you just. Yeah, see, 2 people came in because they just saw my evil fucking mug in the thumbnail, probably, or Dom DeLuise, whichever one. Which one did you see Dom DeLuise first as the thumbnail, or did you see my ugly face? Oh, oh look, I'm Bane now. Oh look, I'm Han Bane. Hello, people in chat. Welcome to the insanity that is me. Oh, you think you can live stream Batman? Oh, it's like Bane getting a colonoscopy. Oh, you think the darkness of my colon is your ally, Doctor? Oh, I was born in the dark, molded by the darkness. Oh, okay. Okay, all right, but darkness, doctor. Just kidding. Where are you from? Right now, I'm from Texas. Moved to Colorado. In a van. Fucking that Bane joke's kind of funny. He's doing like, oh, it's going deeper inside of him. That's a funny bit. I like that one. Um, I'm from Texas. I'll say that as much. Man, doing the vertical streaming gets a lot of people in. It's kind of nuts. That people just shoots up, goes down, shoots up, goes down, shoots up, goes down. You know, it's like my erectile dysfunction. What up, wop it up, wop. Ha ha, ha ha ha. Hoo, a tee, a tiddly tum tiddly too. Um, So what was I talking about? I completely forgot because I'm a stoner and I'm stupid. We were kind of like that. Ugh. So, I'm doing my artwork commissions today. I was thinking about going around town since I made a few $100. Um, Getting some new solar panels and just mounting them up top. Thinking about it. Okay. KK. Is it translated? KK, homie. GG. How about that one? Good game. Hi, hi. Uh, yeah, I was gonna do commissions today. I was thinking that would be the best idea for me. I think I really like sitting on my ass nowadays. Now that everything's falling apart, it's kind of selfish. Absolutely. Because Jeffrey Dahmer had a daughter. Hey, yeah, you'd have to. How would he do that? Because he was a gay man. How would he, like artificial insemination or like sperm bank? Impreg? Male pregnancies. He figured out a way. He was a serial killer after all. He figures out things when it comes to human bodies. I'm pretty sure. Stop vaping. I'll gift you something. Oh man, I've actually been trying to stop vaping. I'm trying to get rid of nicotine altogether. I'm getting rid of alcohol completely. I don't drink. I really don't drink as much as most alcoholics. I really do. Like I've really calmed down since I was younger. I just want to get rid of it completely. I want to be like, you know, a positive influence on society. Actually do stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, it is good. You gotta introduce positivity in a negative world. Have you given your life to Christ? I did at some point, but I don't think he needs it. I think he's got a lot. I think he's got a lot of lives on his plate. I don't think he needs a little bit more of a burden. Oh, yeah, I got my Nintendo 64 hooked up. I was thinking about getting downgrading the bed right there, the one with the leopard print. It's all tacky, sort of, but kind of sexy. You know, think about getting rid of that. Downgrading to a cot, little mattress, not a cot, just a tiny mattress, thin mattress. You know, the ones that they use for psych beds because they're supposed to be good for your back. Because like all these mattresses, like oh, they're super soft and they conform around your body. It's like that's not supposed to happen. You're supposed to have structure when you're sleeping. You know, your back is very, very important. I say, well, I'm like leaning against an amp in the back of a van, right? But hey, it is what it is. Uh, so, I'm gonna turn my PC on here in a little bit. I don't think it's gonna be too hot. I'm putting my hand on the window, and yeah, it's not too hot. And the sun's like right there, so eh, I don't think it'll be too bad. Play some video games. I was thinking about finally finishing Total Chaos because I have it on up here on the PC. I'm thinking about finally finishing that, but man, it makes my computer go cuckoo. It makes my computer go to Dom DeLuise because everything is Dom DeLuise now. If you listen to the first stream, everything is Dom DeLuise now. Oh yeah, that person that just walked by my van, yeah, that's Dom DeLuise. Everybody's Dom DeLuise now. Yeah, listen to the first part of the Dom DeLuise cooking thumbnail funny issue part thing. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Dom DeLuise. Big fan of Dom DeLuise. Very funny guy. So I'm gonna be using him in my thumbnails for a little bit. I think it's funny. I think it's funny that the concept of Dom DeLuise in a segment of videos to like catch people's eye, be like, "What? Dom DeLuise cooking people?" Eddie Munson. Hey, yeah, from Stranger Things, right? Yeah. I was actually like, that was me in high school because I was big into like metal. I was big into fucking metal and like goth music and dungeons. I was even into Dungeons and Dragons in high school. Well, everybody, I was in like a Texas high school, so like not very many people were into Dungeons and Dragons, but I got the opportunity to, you know, find some nerds. But, but yeah, Eddie Munson, hell yeah. A lot of the ladies that watch Stranger Things loved that character, so you know, can't complain. That do anything for you, ladies? Okay, enough of that. Enough of that gross bit. When he says one person's in here, it's probably be the funny Jesus. But one person is Jesus, and he's telling me, "Son, you need to stop. My son, please stop the live stream. My son, my son, my son." Just grabs me, just like, "My son, you need to stop, son." I just streaming. I need to streaming. Son, son, my son, my son.
Yes, Jesus.
My son, you need to stop.
No, Jesus, no. You're crushing my jaw.
You're crushing my. It's like, ah, you're crushing my jaw, Jesus. My son, you need to stop streaming. Son, my son, my son.
Jesus, my jaw, Jesus. Take it, take it.
This is fun. Fun! Fun bit. So, all right. So there's nothing really going on, and I don't really know what to talk about. But outside of just ramble like an insane person, that's what people want on the internet, right? And people rambling like insane people. Do you skate or anything? Oh man, I used to. I used to skate. But like, man, I'm in my 30s, brother. I can't. My knees are all weak. My pelvis has problems. Yeah, it's just I can't do that no more. I am like I'm losing balance. Like I'm not as balanced as I used to be. But I used to. I used to have a board. It wasn't very good. The trucks were very loose. Uh, but I did. I wasn't very good at it. I didn't know how to do tricks and stuff. I just like to, not walk. Even though you got kick it, it travels you. But I like biking more. I like bikes more. A lot more efficient. A lot, you can't do as. I mean, you could do cool tricks on bikes, but like the shit that Tony Hawk like reinvented in order to pump life into skateboarding was completely beyond anything that like it's a lot skateboarding is a lot more like what's the word a lot more fuck what's the word not glorified it's like it's like sort of a synonym for glorified but glamorized. Glamorized. It's more glamorized than biking because biking is actually like a hardcore workout routine. And, I mean, not saying skating isn't a workout routine as well. You're still using your, but biking is more of a workout on your legs and some core muscles. Uh, Also, biking, you can get on a motorcycle. I don't see no motorized. Well, I see like those little hoverboard things, but those are just a little silly. A little silly. You just stand on a thing with wheels and you're just like, woo, wee. It's like, it's kind of silly. I was thinking we would have hoverboards by now that actually work off of like gravitational like anti-gravitational, you know, technology. What was that? Something jump on top of my van. Heard my van shake. It better not be no squirrels. Probably some squirrels. DeLuise. Oh, getting get a little lag. And Dom DeLuise on top of the roof. I'm coming to eat you. I'm a coming to cook you. I'm gonna put you into the finest lasagna. Oh, ooh, the world has ever seen. Put some garlic. Oh, some basil, some ooh, a little bit extra parmesan. It's gonna be delicious, Mamma Mia. Oh, oh, Mamma Mia. Okay, this is my Dom DeLuise. I love doing the Dom DeLuise impression. Eventually, I'm gonna get obsessive about doing a different impression, but I'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
It's just fucking Dom DeLuise. You see, like, I'm just like live streaming right here. You see his hand like pop through right here. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Hey, hey, ooh. A Yamaha from a Yamaha R89. Oh shit, the mopeds or motorcycles? Yeah, those are pretty dope. Um, I always wanted one of those Cleveland heists because they look like a fucking skeleton of a motorcycle, and it was pretty dope. But I used to drive a Kimco Super 8 because I was more into mopeds. I didn't really want to go that fast. I like to be a careful driver most of the time. I'm pretty beta. Pretty beta. I don't want to go fast and ruin my and anybody else's life. Beta. Beta baby. Beta. As beta. It's beta baby. Dang, brother. I mean, a bike's a bike. Yeah. Bike's a bike. Bike's a bike. We get you to and from where you need to go, man. Hell yeah. But, you know, each their own, man. I see mopeds everywhere around here because they're like get you to and from places. So, you know, and they're efficient on gas, man. They're efficient on gas. Like a little like the electric bikes too, like all the stuff. They're getting more efficient with travel, thankfully. Ugh, ugh, yep. Yeah, it's probably gonna be my last one. I'm hoping. I'm probably gonna get some of that nicotine gum. It might help out, but I just don't want to do any like tobacco products. And I know the nicotine gum's probably not good for you either, but you know what is? You know what is? You know what? I want that. I want that. What actually is good? Actually, what is good for you nowadays? Hmm? Hmm? It's like it's like that voice from Meat Canyon. Meat Canyon's that Discord mod video. That was pretty funny. Princess, what actually is good for you? You're a tubby little girl. You can eat whatever you want because every food is highly processed, just like my kitten. He just like tickling her. Like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go now. Okay, don't make sure you eat as many preservatives as you can, my love, my darling. That's fun. Do you watch the burnt peanut? Nah, I don't. I don't really watch streams that much. I catch like YouTube videos that like are informational. Like I watch animal videos a lot, like biology stuff. Like I like art a lot. I play video games a lot. I was actually thinking about getting a bigger, if I can like afford it, I was thinking about getting a bigger like just solar generator because I'm getting my solar panels up there soon, hopefully. So that can just get them out of here. Uh, I was thinking about shit, getting the solar panels. What else? Getting a new solar generator because right now I'm working off of a 180 watt generator. Uh, it's not so bad, but I'm working off of a 180 generator, 1800 generator. And I was thinking about getting like a 3000 something, but they're like generally average around $1,000. So I'm waiting for like a sale. Like they're probably gonna do like a Christmas sale, and I'll get enough money. You know. Do you play COD? A little bit. It's not my go-to game. I'm a big fan of Elden Ring. That's one of my go-to games. But even then, like, I don't care much for PvP games. If I do play PvP, like Overwatch or something. Oh, I played Darkhammer, um, not Darkhammer, Warhammer Darktide, and that's pretty dope. I like Warhammer Darktide. Um, Mostly single player games, man. I'll be honest. I like single player games mostly. Ooh. It's just too stressful. Multiplayer games are too stressful for an old man like me. I like to play Elden Ring. I like to play games that, like RPGs, like old school. I like old school games, man, and you guys are gonna start liking old school games soon, especially with Sony doing this bullshit. I'm gonna go into a fucking tirade about them getting rid of physical media, dude, because I grew up in an era where, like, I grew up in the peak of gaming, like the peak of like where like gaming just rose to power to where it's like a giant powerhouse where it is now. The where not the Atari. I'm not that old where I grew up with the Atari. Well, even though I had an Atari because my mom, had it um, from like her childhood and didn't get involved in any games ever. But I grew up with first it was the Sega Genesis was my first console. So I was like playing Sonic and I was playing like Comic Zone, the Jurassic Park game. I had like the 6 pack. Where was the 5 pack? The 5 pack cartridge that had like Sonic on it, Sonic 1 or 2 on it. I think it was Sonic 2, and it had like Super Hang On, Columns. Um, Fuck, what else? What else was on it? Was it Streets of Rage 2? And what was the fifth one? It doesn't matter. Continuing on. But yeah, I grew up in that era, and then like the N64 came out, and people were like losing their minds. And then like my favorite console came out, which like I skipped the PS1 because we were like couldn't afford that, and I was perfectly fine with my Sega Genesis because I was like still renting games because we still had rental stores where you didn't have to actually buy the game. You could rent it because they had a physical copy that wasn't connected to the internet. Right? There was a time, where things weren't connected to the fucking internet, our games and everything. Oh my gosh, I love the Pac-Man and the Donkey Kong and the it's like super Gyro Bros. I love those old games. Oh, I wonder whatever happened to the gaming industry. Just takes a look at the numbers. Oh my goodness. No. But yeah, PS2 was like the peak. That was like peak console stuff. Peak console. Peak console stuff. Even though like the PC, nobody could afford a PC. PC was like so out of the price range of everybody because it was like like $600 or something, while like a new game console was around 300, 400. Because like game console is now like off the market like $600, and it's stupid. It's dumb. It's dumb. You're buying a brick. You're buying a mini PC pretty much that has no that has no that has no you know operating system. You're buying a mini PC with no operating system for like fucking 500, $600. Just because it's iconic. Oh, because Sony is official Sony product. Boo-hoo. All Sony fucking sucks, man. It sucks because they had the best shit. They had the best stuff. They had the best. They had that best console. And they fucked it all up. And they sorry. I've been watching the InfoWars, Alex, the Tim Heidecker InfoWars thing, and it's been catching on to doing the stuttering thing. Um, we had so many consoles just not connected to the internet. It was when you bought the game, you bought the game. You could go to rental stores. When you go to rental stores, then you could just, I don't know if I want to buy this game and own it completely. I'll just rent it for like what was it, like $5? $5 from a Blockbuster or Hollywood Video or a poopy buttholes video store or whatever, and you take it home, have it for like 3 days, bring it back. Easy. Can't do it anymore. You buy a game, you buy it. If you refund it, okay, you get your money back. But if you don't refund it, it's yours forever, even if you didn't like it. It's like there's no like try them out. Rent it. They should just do that. I don't understand why people just can't say, I want to just rent this game for a discount. It's because everything is attached to the internet and you have to download it, do all this stupid bullshit because it's just anti-consumer. I hate what Sony is doing, man. I hate it. I hate that every game has to be downloaded onto the console. You can't just pop the disc in and just put it in and then shit. Then it's just fucking, whoa, game demo, and then you just start playing. You just fucking start playing. It's obnoxious as fuck. And I get that with like PCs and stuff. I understand like downloading games with PCs, but like with consoles, you don't want to do all the downloading. That was the draw for consoles. You put the game in, has a little loading segments here and there, but you get fucking going. Didn't have to do what you did on a PC where you gotta download Warcraft and download all these sound files onto the PC, making sure it's permanent. It's just a good big clusterfuck, and companies are never going to learn. Corporations are never going to learn because learning requires you to actually invest. You understand? Learning requires you investing your time, investing your money, investing your energy, investing your thought process. The guys that own these corporations, they don't want to think. They just want to accumulate money. They don't want to actually help people. They just want me. It's me, me, me. That's why these capitalist pigs. That's what they are. These capitalist pigs keep gobbling up all these companies and all these corporations and just diluting them, destroying them. That's why they'd say, "Oh, we're big and profitable, but let's make a bunch of cuts to, our workers that built us." They don't care. They just want to sit on a big stack of money. You don't matter to them. I want you to understand. Remember that song by Michael Jackson? They don't really care about us. Yeah, it's been that way. It's been this way for fucking hundreds of years. The ruling class has always passed down their wealth and their status. They just made it a little bit more secretive. Especially now with the internet, they have to make their entire lives just as boring as possible. No controversies, but still siphon a bunch of money. You like don't. This is another reason why I get so upset with people on the internet. You buy the game, you have to wait 4 hours just please let me play it. Yep, yeah, exactly. You didn't. I still got my PlayStation 2 over here. I got my N64 here. My N64, mine. I have game. I put game in. Start it up. Play it. Fuck it. Fuck the downloading shit. I'm tired of downloading every goddamn thing. And yeah, it's true. The whole like meme, oh, you will own nothing and be happy. Yeah, that's the capitalist fucking goal, guys. That's the capitalist goal. It's always been that way. To derive the working class and the peasants, the degenerates as they think we are, of everything that makes them us happy because they think less of us. You know, they think we're gross, people that wallow in shit and mud. That's what they like. All these rich people think of us, but it's like they have no souls. I don't believe in souls, but I'm just saying they don't like, or the concept of souls. I'm just saying like these people have no morality because they weren't taught morality. They were born into money by people who had no morality themselves. So how are they going to learn morality from the immoral? They're not gonna. And especially if they're rich, they're isolated off from normal working people. So of course they're not gonna, have any sort of empathy or understanding with the working class if they haven't lived or in that situation. All they do is accumulate money. They can do whatever. You want to blow some meth, some heroin off a cooker's ass in Saudi Arabia? They can do it. Just get on a flight and go there. Pay the royal family what, $1,000 or whatever. Pennies to them. 5,000, 10,000 bucks just so they could go in, blow hookers, completely disregard the entire Islamic, what's the word? Not religion, but status. And even more in the TV. Yeah, some things are downloaded. You have to download everything else. Yeah, man, that's why I got it. That's why I held on to my video game collection. Even going homeless and all that stuff, I threw that shit in storage and made that my priority because it's like I knew this shit was gonna happen. They're gonna take everything from us because that's what they do. That's what capitalists fucking do. They just take everything from people and act like they're the ones that are just making society function. I'm making society function now. Give me that stuff that I gave you in order to function. It's like, what the fuck? The fuck? You fucking like spoiled little toddlers? It's like a spoiled little toddler thing would do. That's what a toddler that is very, very spoiled and icky would do. Like, I'll let you play with something that I made, but now I'm taking it back now because I don't like you anymore. It's like, I made something for you, but I'm taking it back. It's like these corporate. You ever played Yakuza? You ever played what was it? Like a Dragon? I think it was Like a Dragon, right? Or was it Yakuza 3? Either way, there's like a baby cafe where a bunch of rich guys are like dressed up as babies, and they're like rolling around, they're like go go gaga go go gaga, and then they're like clapping like stupid toddlers, like stupid little children babies. Like, what are you doing here, Tetsuya or whatever his name was? I can't remember. It's been a while since I played Like a Dragon. I think it was Like a Dragon, but it was pretty funny. It was like, yeah, that's pretty much what rich people are like. Just babies, just just tiny babies that don't know how to morally, conjectualize, contextualize things. Sorry. They wallow in their filth. I don't know, man. It's not gonna get any better unless there's gotta be a big revolt, man. There's gonna have to be. I know a lot of people are like saying, "Well, I gotta go to work the next day." Well, there's not gonna be a work. There's not gonna be a work anymore, buddy. Like, I don't know what to tell you this, but they're trying to come and take your work and then leave you to die so they can inherit this country and make it their own. That's what they plan to do. There's a reason why our food has been poisoned, and we don't have very much regulation on our food standards. It's because they want it. They want us to die. They want us all to die, so they don't have to pay us anymore. They can have all their money, and then they can own this country. That's the plan. Like these corporations have their little setups in every country, not just the United States. Like Sony, uh, all these food processing, plants. They have They have food centers everywhere but they just skirt along the lines of it. But because America is such a capitalist shithole, um, they realize that, oh, if we just completely destroy the very fabric of the United States, we could probably just conquer the place, make it into a capitalist utopia where everybody, struggles underneath the boot of our heels. Yeah, it's not great. It's not gonna be great. A lot of people like we're talking about would whisper in people's ears, being like, "No, capitalism is great. It built this country. Capitalism is great. It built this country." But people would not talk about the hundreds and hundreds of years of suffering that people have been under, the amount of deaths. It's like, oh, socialism and communism killed millions of people. Trust me, capitalism has killed far, far more. And it wasn't socialism and communism that killed these people. No, it was the oppression of the capitalist class. That's why socialism and communism rise to power. Huh. An economic, theology surrounding capitalist oppression seems to rise up because of capitalist oppression? No, I think it's the communists and the socialists' fault for demanding their labor be treated equally. Yeah, get the fucking that's abuser shit, man. That's abuser shit. It's your fault for wanting a better life. That's what anybody who falls for this is a gullible goober. Not in the millions. Yeah, probably the billions, yeah. I mean, people are still dying under capitalism today. If you go to Africa, if you look at Africa, if you look at what's going on in Africa, right? The capital. I'm gonna be like Donald Trump, but he was but he's actually cool. I'm gonna make a character where it's Donald Trump, but he's actually a cool guy and actually it's Donald Trump. Looks exactly like him, but he has like an upside down tie or something, or he's got, I don't know. Not instead of orange skin, he's got like some different colored skin. Who knows? Who knows? It'll be fun. It's like, you look at what's going on in Africa, right? They're killing all the African children. They're making them pick coffee beans for 10 cents an hour. And then they're charging people in America $9 for a frappuccino with a little bit of cranberry in it. Just one or two. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. What comes after 3? 4? 4, right? Right? It's not great. It's not great. It's not great, right? I was playing Rayman the other day and I saw that they were putting the little creatures in cages, right? And I said, that looks fantastic. That looks amazing, right? I think Rayman's the villain of this story. He's honestly the worst character. That's why Ubisoft doesn't make Rayman games anymore, right? Because he rescues the creatures in the cages and we need to keep them in the cages, right? We need to keep them in the cages. The little lums, we gotta get them out of the country. We gotta get them out of what was the name of Rayman Land? Fuck, I forgot the name of the world of Rayman. Do I like him? Not really. No. No, not really. Not really. I don't like many people in power. I just hear that fucking voice all the time, everywhere nowadays. I'm like, can we just go back to where the people who are actually smart about politics? Oh, let's talk. Well, actually, it's America. I don't think there really was very many people that were smart about politics here in this country. I wish we could just go to an era where all the people that just want to have fun just go off and have fun and don't vote, and all the people that are serious about politics and are actually intelligent get involved with politics. But we have a lot of people that are just like, oh, I'm gonna vote because I gotta. I gotta vote because I gotta. People can't just humble themselves in America and be like, you know what? I don't know who to vote for, so I should probably not vote or figure it out or listen to people. or like, study. But we have a lot of people that it's like, oh, it's your American duty to vote. It's like, well, why isn't it your American duty to be informed on who to vote for? That's what I think. So I always hear it's your duty to vote. Well, I think otherwise. I think it's your duty to learn who to vote for. I don't think you should vote if you don't know who to vote for, or if you don't have a cohesive moral compass. I don't think you should vote. Do I think I should deprive you of the ability to vote and make a bunch of stupid fucking barriers that prevent you from doing it? No, I think if you got a piece of paper, you can walk in, you can just write, I want to vote for this. All right, if you want to vote for Big Chungus, you should be able to write down Big Chungus. Big Chungus for office. It'd be funny. It'd be stupid. It'd throw the world into fucking chaos if Big Chungus somehow got elected. But that's freedom, ain't it? All right, man, you take it easy. I'm probably gonna head off myself. I just wanted to ramble for a few minutes. Ooh, you like that? You like the light shining in? Yeah. I'm probably gonna head out myself. I got some stuff I want to do. All right. Oh God, Dom DeLuise. It's outside. Dom DeLuise is outside. I'm gonna go. I have to go. Dom DeLuise is outside. I don't want him knowing I'm in here, okay? He's gonna eat me. He's gonna cook me into a nice pasta prosciutto. He's gonna make me into some bruschetta. He's gonna make me, he's gonna, fry me up and, put my body over a nice bag. I hear him. Oh, Dom. Hey, oh, I smell you. Oh, no, Dom, no, I smell you. I smell you through the. Oh,